Como é que é, pessoal? Sou o C25, estamos aqui mais uma vez juntos para dar início a mais um episódio da saga AC Valhalla. No último episódio, só para recapitularmos aqui, tínhamos ficado em tentar conseguir aqui mais um aliado na Ânglia Oriental. Neste preciso momento, estamos aqui mesmo no ponto em que devemos continuar a missão. Mas antes disso, só aqui um pequenito à parte. Já concluí aqui a limpeza quase toda da Ânglia Oriental, faltando aqui só estes dois pontinhos que estão aqui, que vamos concluir aqui após a nossa missão. Entretanto, o que é que eu andei também a fazer? Aqui no nosso personagem, no Eivor, mudei aqui o equipamento. Temos a capa do herói caído, o peitoral, o elmo, as braçadeiras e as grevas. Onde é que a gente foi buscar isto? Eu fui buscar isto aqui às tumbas dos caídos. O que é que acontece? Estas três tumbazinhas que vocês vão ver agora aqui, temos aqui a primeira e depois temos aqui a outra e se eu não me engano a outra anda aqui. Só estas três tumbazitas eu levei 4 a 5 horas para as descobrir e para as concluir. De momento temos aqui o nosso poder a 205 e temos aqui as armas e aqui tudo evoluído ao máximo. Não conseguimos evoluir mais porque precisamos de recursos que vamos encontrar mais à frente. Dito isto, vamos então dar aqui início à nossa missão. Vamos já começar bem então. Já aqui com um bocadinho de ação. Desvia-te. Anda lá. Está feito. Vamos lá então aqui seguir. Vamos falar aqui com os nossos aliados. Aqui falar aqui com o Oswald.
Eivor, you made it.
Vamos atrás aqui do clã de Ruid.
Done it.
It is time to light the brazier.
I'll light it. You do the talking.
Ruther, Valdis and I will scout the dock. Make sure there are no surprises.
Oswald and I will hold here until the brazier is lit.
The front gate is heavily guarded. You'll not be walking in.
I'll find my own way.
We'll be watching you back.
Vamos lá então acender o braseiro. E onde é que ele mora? Então, pronto. Eles dizem que a gente não convém entrar pelo portão da frente. Mas se calhar é mesmo por aí que a gente vai entrar.
Dunwich. Now to clear out Rued's men and light that brazier. This place is heavily guarded.
He'll be drunk and sober 6 times.
Vamos lá então. Aqui já está.
Don't fall for any traps.
Um braseiro será aquele ali? Não acredito. Vamos lá então. Onde é que eles andam? Agora. Vamos lá ver se será ali aquele braseiro. Não me acredito, mas...
Remember Frothy?
Aye. She had him flogged and laid bare in the square for disrespecting her.
Then shut your mouth before you get us both flogged.
Hey! I'll split you!
Bora, 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 bora. Aí, uma finalizaçãozinha. Bora lá.
I can run for hours.
Watch for my signal.
Idiot.
Bora.
Kill you. Watch for feints.
E agora?
Help! Someone! Anyone! Help! Gathram! Fluga! Fluga!
Vamos lá então, vamos ter aqui qualquer coisinha aqui para a gente descobrir. Exatamente. Destrancar aqui a porta. E agora qual é que é a aptidão que nós temos aqui? Melhoria da aptidão, golpe acelerado. Ok. Então, vamos lá. Nós viemos daqui. Vamos lá então, acender então o braseiro e nos falta aqui. Oi, não. Paixão, paixão. Assistemos, não. Então vá, elimine os homens de ruído, ok. Então agora temos que limpar a casa, já está. Pronto, para isto. E aproveitamos e pelo caminho concluímos logo a Ânglia Oriental. Cara tão séria, pá.
Odin gives me a bargain. A few dead men at my feet in exchange for a ripe East Anglia, and my wife returned. What a day!
Mas vais ficar a conhecer, amiga.
I don't know you.
You don't need to know my name. You won't have a use for it beyond today.
Who called for me? Was it you, Valdis, my love?
Why would I call you now, after 5 happy years away from your stinking balls?
I called you, Ruid.
You? Oswald, the hopeful king of East Anglia?
And Valdis's husband-to-be. Take your men and go. East Anglia is strong with Saxons and Danes united. It will not fall to raiders.
Must I set sail for Denmark with nothing to show for the journey, after coming all this way?
You'll have my weight in silver. And an abundance of livestock and grain.
I've taken 10 times that already. What's the real prize? I'll make you an offer, Pigfoot. A home gang, just you and me, for the future of your kingdom.
I accept. I accept. A fight to the death.
East Anglia's the prize.
Vamos lá ver como é que isto vai
Let
correr.
it be heard. The hazel is laid. The square is made.
When you see a chance, lead Valdis and the brothers to safety. They must not fight today. East Anglia needs them.
Let me be your champion.
No. He called on me.
Whenever you're ready, King of Sheep.
I'm ready!
Vamos lá ver como é que isto vai correr.
the Saxon king has bent the knee.
Ah, homem, levanta-te.
Call me king before I got you. Fighting dirty, are you? King Ruhr commands you to die!
Oswald!
Vai lá, homem.
Call me king!
É isso aí, rapaz. Olá.
Go! Now!
Agora parece que temos que fugir com a malta. Anda lá. Parece que já está tudo. Vamos lá. Isto afinal.
They're breaking off.
They've given up for
E agora? O que é que será que vai sair daqui? Agora temos que ir à procura do rapaz.
Let's put some
Uma grande
distance
distância.
between
Estás mesmo à
us.
porta.
We can rest a moment.
By Thor, he fought well. Raging like a bonfire.
We should go back.
Vamos dar um bocadinho de esperança.
Oswald may have survived. Ruud as well.
It's possible.
Ruud's men will press the advantage. We must be ready when they attack.
We'll go to Norwich. Meet me there when you
Pensei que
can.
fôssemos à procura do Oswald.
He died a hero, there's no doubt. If his god won't take him, Odin's sword women will.
Quer ver se temos um pontozinho para fazer uma viagem rápida. Temos aqui qualquer coisita. Vamos lá então. Mais 2 pontinhos de habilidade. Vamos lá. Chamar aqui a nossa montaria. Onde é que ela anda? E vamos lá então ver se a gente vai dar um desfecho a isto. Isto parece que vamos mais rápido a andar do que com ele. Vamos lá. Vamos lá então aqui a próxima missãozita. Onde é que eles andam?
Oswald is dead! Oswald is dead! We mourn the loss of our future
Epá, que exagero.
hope for East Anglia.
Another king lost
Ainda
Abel.
não sabe, pô.
Stop washing your face with mead.
How can I face Halfdan Jarl now? I've failed him again.
Vamos destruir os gajos.
We can take the battle to what remains of Ruud's clan before they hit back.
Easier said than done. His men are holed up in Borg Castle, a fortress on the sea.
On the sea. Then it must have a harbor.
It does. Guarded by a gate of hefty iron held in place by timber spikes, difficult to force open.
Timber burns.
It does, but how do we reach it?
We rig your ship with oil at her front, and sail it ablaze at the gate.
They would see us coming, long before we reached the walls.
We raise a beard, an army of East Anglia's farmers. Throw them at the front gate as a distraction.
Saxons willing to die for a bunch of Danes? It's a stretch.
It can work, Finir. If they fight in Oswald's name, that is all the courage they will need. You there! Did you hear of Thane Oswald's fate?
Aye, we did. He dragged Rued to the bowels of Elba, Dane devil.
Rued may be gone, but his clan still plagues East Anglia. And would you join us to rid your kingdom of his dogs?
For Oswald? Aye, anything.
2 eager Saxons is not yet defeated. But you may be right. We may have a chance.
I can ride to Elmenham and muster what remains of Oswald's men there. But who else would join us?
The Reeve of Thetford, Winston. He's a bitter old barnacle, but he would fight to the death for this land.
We can assemble a forward camp at the ruins north of Boer Castle.
Ride with me, Finir. Let's pay this Reeve a visit.
With any hope, Theodort remains untouched by Rued's violence.
Hope is a scarce word in this kingdom.
Maybe so, but I would rather hold on to something, anything, than ride with empty hands.
Vamos lá então. Em Tielford.
Rued's clan continues to roam this kingdom unchecked. The people of East Anglia will be as ravaged as these lands.
And where do we find ourselves? Riding into defense to beg a horde of frightened farmers for aid.
To fight for a king that you gave them, Finir. Remember that.
It was my task to find them a king, not protect that king against every danger that might befall him.
Oswald wasn't crowned yet, nor was he married. I say you have some work yet to do.
Right. No need to remind me how far I've been short.
Watch your back. Rued's clan may still be nearby.
Theobald, just ahead.
Wood smoke and ash. Rued's men have been here. Watch your back. Rued's clan may still be nearby.
My friend, you have a will of iron coming here, knowing your kind did all this.
Rued's clan is your enemy, not me. I come on behalf of the late Oswald of Elmenham.
You're still a Dane from top to two. It's your meddling that led to Oswald's death, leaving our kingdom for the worse.
Vamos lá.
Oswald died defending East Anglia, defending you. Will you not do the same?
What? Die in defense of a lost cause?
Essa não vai ser fácil.
I have problems of my own.
East Anglia will fall if Rued's clan is not defeated. Fight with me to drive them off, for Oswald and your kinsmen.
Pretty words, Dane. But the men of Theodord have their own battles to fight.
If you need an axe, I'm standing right here.
There's a village to the east, Kingsbury. It was taken by Rued's men a fortnight ago. And I'll not rest until it's back in our hands.
Let me and my raiders take the village. Save your strength, and join us for the fight to come.
A bold offer. If you do as you promise, the pikes at
Vamos lá, então.
Theodord will be yours.
I will take this news to our forward camp, Eivor. Follow when you can.
I will see you there.
Kingsbury's church has a great horn atop its steeple. If you manage the task, blew it, I'll know you kept your word.
Então pronto, parece que temos que fazer uma primeira missãozita para conseguirmos este aliado na nossa luta.
My friend, we will rebuild, I promise you.
I ain't got the strength no more. You there, Dane. A word, if you will.
Blessed. Your mother? When you've lost his daughter.
Vamos lá então. Onde é que estará a tal aldeia? Ser aquela ali ao fundo, já está a ver ali as bandeiras. Anda lá, vá.
Kingsbury, infested with rootsmen. The guards here are the...
Será que a gente aqui pode iniciar a incursão? Não, poder. Poder, a gente elimina isto tudo sozinho, depois a gente já vê. Aqui um baúzito. Vamos aproveitar a viagem e vamos de volta, a gente pode. Onde é que vocês andam? Vamos lá embora distribuir aqui uns machadinhos pela malta. Ai, ganhei-me no botão. Que engraçado. Bora, bora. Onde é que há mais? Oi? O que é que se passa ali? Está ali umas setas verdes. Vamos lá pedir aqui ajuda ao pessoal para abrir aqui esta porta.
Help me out here!
Bora, 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 bora. Aí, carrega nela. Vamos lá então. Apanhar só aqui mais estes recursos. Esta incursão a gente já tinha feito eu. Como parte aqui da limpeza do mapa. Por isso é que agora não há recursos nenhuns para resgatar. Vamos lá então aqui tocar a corneta aqui para completar aqui o que falta da nossa missão. Opa, aqui por este lado.
Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
Ah, ele já está ali embaixo. Ok. Vamos lá, amigo.
I held to my oath, Reeve. I hope you will honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. The
Boa.
Horde will join you in the fight against Rued's clan.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
In past times, that horn was used to muster fyrds all across our land. You may find others who have warmed to its call.
Good. Whatever willing men you find, rally them soon at the ruins north of Burt Castle.
E agora? Onde é que a gente vai? Mais uns pontitos de habilidade. Agora para onde é que nós vamos? Será que vamos para as tais ruínas? Vamos lá então. Vamos lá então. Pessoal, então não se esqueçam, se puderem, subscrevam o canal, metam um gostezinho do vídeo. Ajuda sempre o canal, ajuda a crescer. E é muito importante. Vamos lá então ter o acampamento lá nas ruínas. Vamos lá então só falar aqui. Vou falar aqui só com estes dois senhores. Ver o que é que eles têm aqui.
Good traveler, what seek you? Perhaps I can help. Where is the map?
Coisas aqui para encontrar.
All right.
Sempre os livros.
Now, show me your map. There is a place.
Ok.
Here.
E tu, o que é que tens para mim? Então, não deixas falar? Tá, não deixa, não deixa. Nem me vou chatear mais contigo.
The brothers' fleet, gathered and ready.
Oh?
Vamos lá, falar então com o Finir. E vamos lá então. Mais um saltozito aqui nesta paredita. Anda lá. Bora lá, Eivor.
Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
The Edwards.
Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need. It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
A pity he's not here to see it.
Ainda tenho fé que ele está vivo. Vamos lá ver.
Forces will be
Como
ready
é que isto
soon.
vai dar a volta?
Are you ready to start the assault?
I am.
Our
Vamos lá,
target
então.
is Bur Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Baldus will lead the field at the front gates. With Rued's men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Rued's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory.
Oswald was a man who didn't hesitate when you sought him for favors. A man who gave his life for his kingdom. Honor him today. Honor his memory. And fight with the same extra courage he showed!
For Oswald!
For Oswald! Now is the time. Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan, once and for all.
Vamos lá, parece que já temos as tropas motivadas. Parece que só falta agora é o anoitecer.
Eivor! You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life, maybe they are one and the same.
Vamos lá então, parece que temos que colidir contra o castelo de Burg.
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear den, a watcher light on water's wake.
Não se vê nada.
Glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming.
Steady! Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men! We bring Helheim to our enemies! How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air! Arrows! Brace! Odin's hell! May the sword maidens take them swiftly.
Acho que nem vale a pena a gente se desviar. Quanto mais a gente desvia, pior é.
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Hold! Now!
E parece que é agora. Vamos lá, Évora. Bora. Tá difícil. Vamos tentar só aqui abrir caminho para eles passarem. Isto é confusão do caraças. Anda lá, Fene. Aquela falta de pontaria da praxe.
Get that ram to the gate and push! And keep pushing! East Anglia depends on it! Our battle plan has legs! Keep the pressure!
Bora, porrada da antiga. Bora. Ah lá. Sim, tá difícil. Agora vamos só aqui uma limpeza. Vamos lá acabar com o clã de Rui. Bom, afinal, os fazendeiros acabam por a gente. Ele tinha que estar vivo.
Stand fast. This will be over soon.
Worry not for me. You must stop.
Silence, fool! So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? 2 Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon horse hunt? If this swine is your prize, come and get him!
Tinha que ser, não era?
Aldous! Well met!
Dá para subir por aqui? Dá, sim, senhora. É lá. Primeiro temos que iluminar, infelizmente, o cão. Bora. Bora, já estás.
Thank you.
Tinha que estar vivo o Oswald.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die
É um
for
erro,
the damage he has
precisamente.
wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Fazer a vontade do rei.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
I should speak with Oswald, see if he's well.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you.
Quem tivesse foi uma sorte do caraças.
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Eivor. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
Mais 2 pontinhos de habilidade. Então vamos aqui. Regressar para o casamento do rei.
The wedding is soon to start. How grand!
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Eivor! Care for a challenge? Eivor!
Então vamos lá aproveitar aqui a festa. O que é que a gente temos aqui?
Gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brothir. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Maybe later, Brothir.
Talvez depois.
Skål, Eivor! Let's have a drink.
Your fist is without ale. Let us address
Quem é que a gente tem aqui agora?
Surely a
Vamos lá
special
ver aqui,
kind
que
of
está aqui
metal
outra
is required for
missão.
drinking before the new king.
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories.
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good. Not bad, Wolf-Kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
I will drink you under
Bom,
the
parece que vamos ter
table.
que fazer estas duas missõezitas, né?
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia.
Vamos lá?
And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
I accept.
Skull! Is that what you say? Yes.
Claro.
Skull! Drink more.
Staggering already?
Não tá fácil, não. Eixe.
This ale is strong, Brodir.
But I am stronger.
Ah, vamos
Better
perder
luck
este.
next time, Wolf-Kissed.
Ah.
Now, you owe me some silver.
Fine, take it.
É verdade, sim, senhora.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Have another horn of mead, brother. It's brewed with clover and raspberry, they say.
Did you hear what I... Yes, it's good.
Keep that up.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
Behold, how light-footed I am. You're as light-footed as a bear in a bird's tree. These are the moves of...
Vamos só então aqui.
Eivor!
Still waiting for me
Aqui
to
então
break
parece que ainda
your
temos que fazer aqui esta. Vamos lá ver, pelo menos ganhamos qualquer coisita aqui neste casamento.
Come on, do it.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken loud.
Yes, that's it.
As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
E agora... O Fenrir está no telhado. Oh meu Deus, o que é que se vai passar aqui?
The
Vamos lá
Saxon
então.
god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now...
I always
És
felt
bocadinho
like
triste.
Skull Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
Come on. Let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny. You're very strong.
You're very large.
A gente agora tem alguma forma delicada de fazer descer do telhado.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy.
Está feito.
I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor,
Pronto.
I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come. Join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I've ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, and he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good King Oswald!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king.
Só podia dar a asneira.
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald, king of sheep fuckers, show your eyes. I challenge you.
I accept.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion. I will fight in his stead.
He challenged me, Eivor.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Oswald, you gutless Arya swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue. You always get in the way! East Anglia can burn for all I care!
Vai então.
I wish it had not come to this. So much death, so much anger.
What's done is done.
You're leaving now.
I should. Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness. Today I lack both.
Eivor, you've done East Anglia a great service. I promised you an alliance, and now you have it.
And one day, I will need you to make good on that alliance.
I should find Finir. Say goodbye before I leave.
O Finir vai na volta e vai com a gente para Ravensthorpe. anda e anda e vai connosco.
Surely driven your hair and then win us away.
Broder, look after Oswald, will you?
Aye, he is family now, and I could not be more proud of him. We have you to thank for that.
Take care.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finnear. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together?
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Só podia. Mais uma aquisição para a gente. E mais uma conquistazita. Mais 2 pontinhos de habilidade.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Então vamos para casa, então. Vamos aqui para Ravensthorpe. Vamos lá então. Vamos então aqui falar com a Randvi. Que é para a gente concluir aqui o relatório da Ânglia Oriental.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Que remédio?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Sempre a mesma coisa.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. But when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of...
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses.
Então estás a admitir a culpa.
Often, when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Vamos lá então.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does.
Tem que deixar.
Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting?
Vamos lá então só aqui dar as devidas a Randvi.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Então, vamos só rever o que é que a gente tem aqui de missões. Assentamento, encontro, breve história. Falo Catove, mas pronto. Até assim, pessoal, por hoje ficamos por aqui. Vamos dar por concluído o episódio de hoje. Terminamos a Ânglia Oriental próximo episódio vamos falar com a Randvi e vamos decidir qual é que vai ser a nossa próxima aliança. Meu muito obrigado a todos que estiveram a acompanhar hoje. Não se esqueçam, se possível, subscrevam o canal e metam um gosto no vídeo. Um abraço.